I'm not gonna financially be able to recover from this. Oh, be gentle. Oh, you're doing it too? I'm sorry.
Tell you the truth, I was honestly thinking it was going to be more than that. I mean, that's still bad, but I was expecting it like way higher. I filled the Z up the other day from half a tank, and it takes premium, and that took $55 or $50 to fill it. But we're heading to the Coparts to go pick up a new project that's guess who's buying it? You know my buddy that buys all of them? Yeah, I think he's buying it. Listen, he had a fuel-efficient vehicle, okay? He had a 2012 Jetta TDI, and he had it tuned, and he was getting like 40-some mile a gallon out of it, and the thing ran good. He sold it and made money, and then bought this diesel BMW that they only made for a couple years. It's a 3 Series that's tuned and decatted and stuff, and it makes like 700 foot-pounds of torque. I rode in that thing, and it's the most ridiculous thing I ever rode in my life. I'm telling you, I'm not even kidding you. If you guys are interested, maybe I'll do a little review on a little thing. But now he got that, and he likes it, and he gets like 38 mile a gallon in it, being with all that power, but he doesn't want to drive that to work every day because he likes it too much. So now he wants something good on gas, and I delivered, okay? You ask, I deliver. So this is I'm gonna make multiple videos out of this trip, because not only am I going to get this car, then I'm going to get paint for the Subaru, and then I'm going to Johnny's You Pull It. So there's a lot of stuff coming up here. You guys are going to want to stay tuned if you don't want to miss anything. And you should be staying tuned anyways, because who's a better YouTuber than me? Apparently everybody. But I have noticed, since gas prices are ridiculous, I was hoping this would happen. I was like, you know, it's going to be way too much money for people to ship these things, and people from out of state to buy them, to ship them, and people overseas and stuff. And I think that is happening because the last auction I was in, there was like 2,000 participants whenever I was bidding. There was 500 this time, and that's like back to what it originally was when I started getting into it, maybe 300 to 500 max in an auction. And so it's kind of like getting back to those days again, and the bids are still kind of high, but I still feel like I got a really good deal on this compared to what they're selling for on the market. So, and I already discussed that, so if you missed that, you'll have to go find another video that I discussed it. But yeah, so we're gonna take a little road trip here, and I'm gonna baby my truck and try to get every sipping mile per gallon out of this thing that I can. And it's I have the AFM delete programmer thing in. I ought to unplug that, but I just don't like AFM on these Chevy trucks. It's a bad thing, okay? And you really don't benefit from it. You might get half a mile per gallon at most. And all it does is damage your engine, just so you know. I mean, some people love it, and most people I talk to hate it. So I'm running on 8 cylinders all the time because more power, baby. But if you saw what was in the inside of my engine whenever I was having misfire, this was a couple years ago, this thing was misfiring and carrying on. My back 2 spark plugs had carbon the whole way across. There was no gap. It was all carbon. I mean, like chunks. Must have come off the spark plug when I took them out. I did a seafoam treatment and stuff. I was also using oil at the time. Since I've done several seafoam treatments since, plus changed my spark plugs and wires and stuff like that. Thankful to say that my truck, it still uses a little bit of oil, but I can pretty much go each oil change without putting any in it. So it's not significant at all, but it's getting better. Every time I do a seafoam treatment, it seems to get a little better. So the back 2 cylinders are the ones that the AFM affects. So if you're having problems with your truck, you may want to check the back 2 cylinders.
I'm on the stairs, I'm in your house. You say you'll be right down, and I am struggling to take a deep breath or slow my heart down. I can't seem to process you in that sundress. It's so scary, 'cause you are out of my league, and it's so obvious to everyone else. Kids keep staring because they just can't believe that you are even gonna give me a chance. I'm in the car, trying to pick the music. You say that you like it, I'll never tell, but it took me 3 days to make a damn CD. It sounded like you to me, there were so many throwaways. It's so scary, 'cause you are out of my league. It's so obvious to everyone else. Kids keep staring because they just can't believe that you are even gonna give me a chance. I'm on the stairs.
Cold start.
I'm in our house. You say you'll be right down, and I'm struggling to take a deep breath. Slow my heart down. Can't seem to process you in that white dress. It's so scary, 'cause you are out of my league. It's so obvious to everyone else.
Coming to you live from the Tractor Supply parking lot. So what we got here is an extremely clean example of a 2013 Elantra GT. It even smells good inside. Like this, honestly, if I didn't get the white Subaru for myself, I would have kept this thing. I'm on a hatch kick right now.
Sue me.
This thing has good tires all around. It sounds good. It's quiet. It's extremely clean inside and smells good, which is a plus. My Subaru smells like farts inside. I might be the contributor of that. But as you can see, there is no check engine lights, no airbag. Actually, we do have an airbag light. Which one's that? Well, the seatbelt's working. So we'll have to look into that, and that's probably why they totaled it. I'm not concerned with that at all. But there's no blown airbag, so it might be a sensor tripped. It could be a seatbelt. No, that seatbelt's good too. So, you know, without my scanner, I can't really check it and tell you what's wrong with it. But it's not going to be an issue. It might be something that can just be cleared. To be honest with you, when you don't have bags blown, there's a good chance that it's just some sort of default code that it kicked off. When the bags blow, you're gonna have to send your module in to get reset, which is not a hard thing. I don't know if people were scared of that. I used to be scared of that. I'm not anymore. So yeah, I don't even know. Well, it's cold out, so it'd be hard to even check the AC right now, but I mean, I can attempt it. Yeah, it's too cold. I'm not even gonna try. So anyways, if you guys are not familiar, these things are actually hold their value pretty decent. I looked them up before I even purchased it, and I was like, wow, I didn't realize these things were going for that much. Right there's the busted headlight. I'd say this is deer damage. I don't honestly know, but all the floor mats are in it. It's clean. Now, from the pictures, I didn't think this door was as bad as it is, and I do think we can fix this door, so I'm not counting it out. But yeah, she flipped, which was what pushed the fender in too. That fender probably wasn't that bad.
I was gonna order a fender and I didn't. I'm gonna have to order a fender and a hood. I might try to fix this door. But man, you talk about clean, and it has a manual. I don't think this is, yeah, that might be there's only one manual in here, but still, that's no big deal. This thing is freaking nice. It's like they just cleaned it up for the wreck. But I don't want to leave it running. I didn't check the fluids, but it does sound very healthy. Oh, I see they're also rocking the expensive Douglas tires. Ooh. I understand it, guys. If you're on a budget, Douglas tires are fine. They're not really that good of a tire. I don't know. But they'll get you through and last for a little while. That's all that matters. So, originally thought we was going to save this bumper, but I don't know if that's even going to happen either. To save this bumper, I would have to mend it here, here, and here. I think all the tabs are still on it. All the mounting tabs are still on it. So we might still roll with this bumper. We're going to have to do the screen mesh in the back and stuff. And well, right there it's got a nice bulge in it. I don't know. It might be smarter just to go with a new bumper. But yeah, guys, I already have a purchaser for this. So, I mean, I'm going to get my Subaru done first, but this is next on the list. I'm not stopping. So, stay tuned. But that one's it's not going to be on the channel for a little bit. You might see it in the background and stuff, but I just wanted you guys to see what's going on. Keep you up to date. That's going to be the end of this episode. I know it was kind of short, but I have other things on my list to do. So if you guys will excuse me, I'm going to be on my way, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. So if you like this video, smash that like button, consider subscribing, hit that dislike button if your mom gets weak in the knees for fake pit viper boys. And we'll see you on the next episode. Alright.
It's so scary, 'cause you are out of my league. It's so obvious to everyone here. Kids keep staring, because they just can't believe that you won't even gonna give me a chance. It was so scary, 'cause you were out of my league. It was so...
Now, this is normally the part of the video where I'll have the cats. I just want to see who doesn't care about the cats, who actually watches the extra footage. So you're going to get a little bonus footage here at the end. So I'm back with the car. Thing runs beautifully. I'm going to go ahead and drive this up to the house. So you guys are going to get a little bit of driving footage. We're not going to go crazy. We're just going to drive it to the house. The only dirt in this car was from my shoes. Well, I don't think I put the dirt on the handle or the dirt right there. I don't know who did that, but... And I popped the radiator cap, and there's coolant in it, so there's no leaks in the system. But put the window down. Oh, it's got automatic down windows? Come on. And I just noticed that windshield's cracked, so nice on me. That didn't happen in the accident. You can tell it started in the corner from like a chip or something, and then spiderwebbed to where it's at now. This thing does have the adjustable steering, and it also has a low tire pressure light. So far so good. The brakes have a good bit of surface rust on them, so they're making noises right now. Alright. I think it's up to speed pretty good. Steering wheel is straight. Wish I could get rid of that surface rust. I can hear that grinding as I drive. Oh, my steep driveway. My wife. What are you doing? She's leaving me. Where are you? She left me, boys. She's probably going to get a coffee. I don't know. This thing's actually really nice. It rides really nice. It's nice. Somebody took care of this. That's the main thing that I really like about this, is it was well taken care of, you can tell. And it's nice out. We're working with the door open today. Get a last glimpse of it before we end this. Another thing I noticed on this, since you guys are getting bonus footage right now, this thing had body work before on this side over here. If you look around the tail light, you see the cracked paint right there. This was painted before. Now, whoever did it did a good job. I won't knock their body work. But there's a chip right here as well, and they just touched it up. And look at the inside. This is another way you can tell. Look at these chips here inside the door, and it was splitting up this way. And you can tell that they taped it and sprayed right along here. So there's your bonus footage, guys. Thanks for staying tuned. I'll show you the cats real quick. Got 2 sleepy cats today. It's daytime. She's so excited. Where's your brother? Passed out. What are you doing? You sleepy? Huh? You sleepy? What is this? You're gonna fall out of the backside. Your butt. Get this thing in there. Get it there. Don't you grumble at me.